Wrestling, the very best in professional wrestling. Portland Wrestling is brought to you by Tom Peterson. For all your furniture, appliance, stereo, and TV needs, it's Tom Peterson, with 3 great stores at 82nd and Southeast Foster Road.
Everybody, I'm Don Cosger, host for Portland Wrestling. Tonight, we're going to have a night that you're going to be talking about for a long, long time. Don't you dare go away. Stay right where you are, because we're going to have the Col DeBeers and Steve Dahl match for the TV title. The TV championship will be on the line. We're going to have both Top Guns, mask to mask. Mask versus mask, and $1,000 on the line. We're going to have a 6-man tag match. Now, listen to this. The Grappler and the Avalanche and Al Madril teaming up on one side. They go against the Southern Rockers, Steve Dahl and Scott Peterson, and Billy Two Eagles. We'll be back with all the action, all the news, all the interviews, everything right after this. Don't go away. We'll be right back.
Only at Tom Peterson's. Free is a very good price. Free. Your choice of any one of these best swivel rockers, free with the purchase of any sofa love seat or sectional in our showroom, like this beautiful contemporary sofa and love seat, or 3-piece sectional for only $5.98. And the swivel rocker is free. Now, that's Tom Peterson's, the happy place to buy. It's worth the trip.
From the people who taught you to expect a lot of car for the money, well, here comes another lesson. Before you buy a car, test drive a Fox at your local Volkswagen dealer.
Enjoy great music in the great outdoors this Sunday at beautiful Rippling River Resort. It's the Nestle Alpine Concert Series presented by KPTV 12, 1190 KEX, and Willamette Week. Come up Sunday at 5 for a grand finale evening concert with the Lionel Hampton Big Band and Portland's own jazz king, Tom Grant. Advance tickets on sale at G.I. Joe's or Music Millennium stores. Don't miss the Nestle Alpine Concert Sunday at Rippling River Resort, just an hour east of Portland on Highway 26.
You can make your child's day each tomorrow bright. You can make their life seem right. Take the time to give and care for kids' sake. Kids' sake. Make the time to live and share for kids' sake. You'll feel better when you see a crowd. Take the time to give and care for kids' sake.
Once again, we welcome you to the Portland Sports Arena, the house of action. And let's get some of that action coming out here right now. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to play the music that brings out the Avalanche. Well, there he is, all 450 pounds of him, the Avalanche, very aptly named. And here comes his opponent through the crowd and to the ring, one Billy Two Eagles, the Comanche from Texas. How you doing, partner? All right, he's ready for action. Here's Don Owen. He'll make the announcement of our first match tonight from the House of Action, the Portland Sports Arena.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. The first event this week will be one fall. Introducing in this corner 420 pounds, the Nebraska farm boy, ex-football player, weightlifter, introducing the Avalanche. His opponent in this corner, 228 pounds from Texas, Billy Two Eagles. And ladies and gentlemen, don't forget that next Saturday night on September the 3rd, all kids will be admitted free of charge for a big wrestling card here on that Saturday night. And the Avalanche and the Beach Boys are going to meet the Southern Rockers for the Northwest Team Championship, as they claim that they are the biggest, the toughest, and the roughest team ever in the Northwest. So we're going to give them an opportunity to find out. Thank you.
All right, Don Owen has made the announcement. We're about to get ready here at the House of Action. Sandy Barr, the referee, explaining the rules, which will obviously would be broken by both men, Billy Two Eagles and the Avalanche. Up here in the crow's nest with us right now, we've got the real Top Gun, Top Gun.
You got that right, Don Koss. Once again, the Portland Sports Arena bring you the finest wrestling throughout the Pacific Northwest. Wrestling at a high key, you understand? I see Billy Two Eagles out here and Avalanche, you know, and this should be a great wrestling match.
Don Owen was talking about next Saturday night, Top Gun. We're talking about a tag title match, the Beach Boys versus the Southern Rockers. That ought to tear this place apart.
Can you imagine that, Don Koss? The Southern Rockers putting the Pacific Northwest Tag Team titles on the line against the Beach Boys here next Saturday night. A back-to-school spectacular, kids-free.
Ah, you got that right. Back to school, spectacular indeed. All right, both men sizing each other up, and there's a lot to size up there with Avalanche. And he's got Billy Two Eagles against the turnbuckle and misses with the right hand. Look at Billy Two Eagles rolling across the floor, a little somersault, little boogaloo there, Comanche style. And we are underway at the House of Action. Boy, you talk about House of Action, you got to be talking about Top Gun versus Top Gun a little bit later on tonight. Right here at the Portland Sports Arena, Top Gun, you're going against the other Top Gun in a mask versus match. I understand there's $1,000 on the line, and the first one to lose his mask loses the match and the $1,000.
Right, and everybody knows that that other Top Gun ain't nobody but Playboy Buddy Rose. And the fact, I am the real Top Gun. I am the man with the plan. I am the man of the hour, the man with the power, Jack. Too sweet to be sour, baby. Let me explain something to you. I talked to the assassin, you know, the other day, and he says, Top Gun, how's everything going in the Pacific Northwest? I said, Assassin, you know everything you told me about them great wrestling fans all over the Pacific Northwest. You was right, brother, because everywhere Top Gun's been this week, I've seen the great wrestling fans, and man, they stand behind the Southern Rockers, the Golden Boy, hey, Billy Two Eagles, hey, they stand behind the finest wrestling that there is in the Pacific Northwest, Owens Promotion.
You got that right, Top Gun. These are the best fans you're going to find anywhere, and it's the best action pro wrestlers you're going to find anywhere in the world of pro wrestling today, and you should know because you've been around that world.
Yeah, I've been all over the world. Hey, Don Koss, I understand you got some big surprise coming on later on about some newcomer, and if it's who I think it is, he has a worldwide reputation known coast to coast for hurting the most.
Absolutely right. Stay right where you are, ladies and gentlemen. Don't touch that dial, because in a little bit, we're going to spring that surprise on you, and for many of you, it's going to be a shocker. I'm going to tell you about somebody new coming into the sports arena next week, but I'm not going to tell you who it is until a little bit later on in the program.
What a big man. This big man, Avalanche, you know, 400-plus pounds or whatever he weighs. Billy Two Eagles, a smaller competitor, but he gives it everything he's got, Jack, and he's a man that can surprise you at any moment.
You bet he is. He's very agile for, Avalanche is very agile for those 450 pounds. I mean, there's a man that not only tips the scales, that he breaks them. And, of course, Billy Two Eagles, he has a license to fly. Did you see that move last week that Billy Two Eagles and Art Barr did when they were back body dropped by both Avalanche and Playboy Buddy Rose? They landed on their feet.
Yeah, man, they should have license to fly.
Oh, they got to have. Man, they both landed on their feet.
John Koss, you know, everybody Everybody's hungry for that NWA World Heavyweight Wrestling Champion, Ric Flair. Everybody's hungry. Everybody wants to put their bids in. Everybody wants a shot at the Nature Boy, Ric Flair. And, I mean, the wrestlers are at a high key. They all want that shot. The shot to become NWA World Heavyweight Wrestling Champion.
Well, they may have that shot. Somebody's going to have that shot.
I know I'm putting my bid in there, Jack.
I believe it. Come September 20th, NWA World Heavyweight Champion Ric Flair will be right here at the House of Action, the Portland Sports Arena. Here comes Avalanche. He's going to set Billy Two Eagles a whiplash into the ropes. A back body drop. Now there's a back body drop, and Billy could not get his feet under him to land on those feet. Instead, he landed on his seat.
Cover 1, 2, no. Billy Two Eagles kicking out.
Now look at the bulk. Look at the weight that Billy Two Eagles has given up, man. You'd think that the Avalanche could just lay on him, and Avalanche would have the match.
Yeah, he's got him in a bear hug now, and this takes a lot of takes the wind out of you, and it takes a lot of guts and determination to pull your way out of this one.
All right, now Avalanche forcing the air out of the lungs of Billy Two Eagles. And if you can read lips, we apologize for what Billy Two Eagles just said. The camera right on him.
Hey, the action goes on from Roseburg to Coos Bay to Medford to Kaiser to Eugene to Portland. I mean, wrestling action, the House of Action, the Portland Sports Arena. Back to School Spectacular next Saturday night. Hey, kids free. I'm telling you, and like always, just like the assassin told me, Don Owens, Barry Owens, they give you the finest in professional wrestling.
It doesn't get any better than this right here. There's another whip into the ropes, goes Billy Two Eagles. Coming, another standing bear hug by Avalanche, who himself is a bear. Man, I don't, there aren't very many bears in the world that could match up to Avalanche.
That's right. Hey, you can't take it away from, you know, I look at these world-known wrestlers, okay? I look at the Grappler, former Pacific Northwest Heavyweight Wrestling Champion. I look at Col DeBeers, Pacific Northwest TV Champion, Playboy Buddy Rose, Al Madril. I look at all them guys back there, and then I look on the other side of the fence. I look at Steve Dahl, Scott Peterson, Pacific Northwest Heavyweight Champion, Mike Golden, Billy Two Eagles, Art Barr. Avalanche takes a head.
Look at that. Avalanche went up and over, outside on the floor. Here comes Billy, bleeding from the nose, Billy is. Now look at that. Billy comes down off that top rope. Holy moly. You see that? Look, Billy came down off that top rope, landed full force on Avalanche, and now he is wailing away. One right hand, another right hand. That turns the big man around. All this action taking place, of course, outside the ring. There's a double tomahawk chop, and Avalanche is down to one knee. And somebody's got to get back in there before Sandy Barr reaches the count of 20, and Avalanche did.
Billy Two Eagles taking it to the limit with Avalanche, Jack. Oh, Avalanche clotheslines him right off that ring. He's hooked onto the ropes there.
Did you see what happened that caused the nosebleed there of Billy Two Eagles? He headbutted Avalanche, and I bet he broke his nose.
Yeah, well, this is professional wrestling, and it ain't like football or nothing like that. You ain't got them elbow pads. You ain't got all them pads on. He's being disqualified here.
Yep, absolutely, and rightly so. The Avalanche has been disqualified for unnecessary roughness outside the ring. He's got, look at that, Billy Two Eagles hung up in those ropes. I mean, that's an extremely dangerous situation, and fortunately, the referee stepped in, and Billy Two Eagles is the winner by disqualification over Avalanche. Now, get your pencil and paper out and get ready to take down the pro wrestling calendar for the coming week, the week of August 28th through September 9th. Now, you ready? Here we go. Tomorrow, the men have off. Return to action on Monday, the 29th in Roseburg at the fairgrounds, starting at 8 o'clock. Tuesday, the 30th in Coos Bay at Marshfield High School. Wednesday, the 31st, Medford at the Armory, an 8 o'clock match. Thursday, the 1st of September, a very special benefit match in Kaiser, and we'll tell you more about that in just a little bit. Friday, the 2nd of September, Eugene at Lane County Fairgrounds, 8 o'clock. Next Saturday, of course, right back here at the Portland Sports Arena for the big back-to-school spectacular. Sunday, the 4th, the men have off. Monday, the 5th in Seaside at the Convention Center. Tuesday, the 6th in Hillsborough at the Armory. Wednesday, the 7th, Tillamook at the Armory. Thursday, the 8th in Newport at the Armory. And Friday, the 9th, Albany at the Boys and Girls Club. And we'll be right back here with more after this timeout.
Only at Tom Peterson's. Free is a very good price. 100 free rental movies. $20 credit for new cable services with the purchase of any color TV and VCR combination. 2 for 1 low price. 19-inch sharp cable-ready color TV and this VHS video recorder, both units, $448. Now that's Tom Peterson's, the happy place to buy. It's worth the trip.
I feel like I wanna be feeling, doing what I like to do. 'Cause I've got that M&M's feeling, gonna let the joy come through. Oh, so carefree, living in a plan, milk chocolate melts in your mouth, not in your hand. You wanna grab on to that
M&M's chocolate candies.
But it's to be the big one, the big one, the big one. It's to be the big one, see you at the fair.
We're gonna have some big fun, big fun, big fun. When are you gonna come? See you at the fair.
Moo, 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 moo. Oink, 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 oink. Moo, 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 moo. Oink, 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 oink. Moo, oink. It is to be the big one, the big one, the big one. But it's to be the big one, the big one, big fair.
Sunday night on KPTV 12. Emmy celebrates her 40th birthday. But forget anything you've seen before, because this year, Lorne Michaels, producer of Saturday Night Live, is throwing her a surprise-filled party.
I wonder if I get paid more money to do.
That will make television history. Join us for the 40th Annual Emmy Awards, Sunday night at 8 on KPTV 12.
Now we repeat our pro wrestling calendar for the sports fans here at the Portland Sports Arena. The week of August 28th through September 9th. Tomorrow the men will have off and return back on Monday the 29th in Roseburg at the fairgrounds starting at 8 o'clock. Tag title match in Roseburg on the 29th. Tuesday the 30th in Coos Bay at Marshfield High School at 8 o'clock bell time with the Northwest title on the line in Coos Bay. Wednesday, the 31st in Medford at the Armory, 8 o'clock. Another title match, this time in Medford. Thursday, the 1st of September, a big benefit card in Kaiser, Oregon. That's a very special card, and we'll be telling you more about that later on tonight. That's Thursday, the 1st of September in Kaiser. Friday, the 2nd, will be in Eugene at the Lane County Fairgrounds, starting at 8 o'clock. And listen to this, a bunkhouse tag street fight. The Beach Boys versus Top Gun and Golden Boy Golden. And next Saturday, right back here at the Portland Sports Arena. And that's going to be Kids Night. All kids admitted free when accompanied by a paying adult. And it's going to be back to school spectacular right here at the Sports Arena next Saturday night. And Sunday the 4th, the men have off. And then Monday, the 5th of September, will be in Seaside at the Convention Center starting at 2 p.m. That's going to be a 2 o'clock match. A coal miner's glove match in Seaside on Monday, that's Labor Day, the 5th of September. Tuesday, the 6th in Hillsborough at the Armory, starting at 8 o'clock, kids free at Hillsborough. Wednesday, the 7th in Tillamook at the Armory, kids free when accompanied by a paying adult in Tillamook, too. We'll be right back with more after this timeout.
Only at Tom Peterson's. Free is a very good price. Free, this Purex laundry cleaning package. Free with the purchase of any washer-dryer pair in our showroom. Buy this white Westinghouse washer-dryer pair, $468. Buy this Hot Point washer-dryer pair, $468. Buy this Whirlpool washer-dryer pair, $468. Now that's Tom Peterson's, the happy place to buy. It's worth the trip.
Hi, Bob Lamp here for Gladstone Acura. Now is a great time to buy a new Acura. From the Sporty Integra to the Ruby Legend, we've priced them to sell. We're also proud to announce the completion of our new used car and truck center right here at Gladstone Acura on McLaughlin Boulevard. We have one of Portland's best selections of pre-owned cars and trucks, including 4x4s. Whether it's a new Acura or a pre-owned car or truck, you'll find courteous treatment with a deal that's up front. You've got my name on it.
101.3 KGON, Portland's best rock.
And behind door number 2, there is $50,000. You too could win $50,000 by playing Oregon Lottery's television game show, The Money Game. Scratch off 3 TV symbols in Oregon Lottery's instant game, The Money Game, and you'll spend a fabulous night at the Portland Marriott Hotel. You're guaranteed to win cash. You could also win a new car or the grand prize of $50,000. The Money Game from your Oregon Lottery.
We are back at the House of Action. Oh, you talk about action. We certainly had it with Avalanche and Billy Two Eagles. Two Eagles winning by disqualification over Avalanche. And we're getting ready for our next match here at the Portland Sports Arena. We've got special news for you. Don't go away. I'm going to identify the face that you'll be seeing here at the Sports Arena next Saturday night. And I'll be doing that a little bit later on. So don't change the channel. Don't go away. Ladies and gentlemen, right now we're going to bring on a little marching music here for the one and the only Top Gun.
The next event will be one fall or to a TV time limit. Introducing in this corner, 240 pounds from Los Angeles, the Latin lover Al Madril. His opponent in this corner, 248 pounds, who claims that he is the Top Gun, introducing the Top Gun.
Why don't you quit lying to these people, Don Owens, and tell everybody that's the assassin. You know it is. You brought him back here. Why don't you tell the people that?
All right, Al Madril getting a little hot there under the... well, he doesn't have a collar under the hair there. Insisting that Top Gun is the assassin. That's what Al Madril is claiming. That's what the Grappler's claiming. That's what Playboy Buddy Rose is. Top Gun says that he is the original, the official Top Gun. Boy, good crowd here at the Sports Arena tonight. And we got a lot of folks. We got a lot of folks out there watching us tonight, and we love that too. If you can't make it down here, we'll certainly watch it every Saturday night on KPTV Channel 12. We got folks from far away. There's Alabama out there tonight. We got the Beatties. We got the Rollins. We got the Browns. Man, they're all there. Oh, we got Golden Boy Golden in the crow's nest with us right now.
You know, Don Cost, everybody out here thinks that a lot of people around the Pacific Northwest are saying that the Top Gun is the assassin. Well, I know for sure that it's not. And I'll tell you what, he's a tremendous athlete. This Al Madril, you know, everybody's wondering about Mike Golden, you know, coming out here with a baseball bat. Well, look what's going on here. You got the Grappler with an orthopedic boot. You got the Al Madril with they call him the fireman, right? Yeah. And then you got Col DeBeers with the diamond miner's glove, okay? I meet fire with fire, and I bring that equalizer with me into the ring to meet fire with fire. I'm gonna meet them head on head. If they want to mess with the Golden Boy, they're gonna have to meet me right up front.
All right, and you're listening to Mike Golden, Golden Boy Golden, up here in the crow's nest as Top Gun and Al Madril battle inside, and Madril outside now, and Avalanche slid into third base on that one, didn't he?
That's right.
Or not Avalanche, but Top Gun did.
That Top Gun's he's a tremendous athlete, man. I'm glad to see him here. I teamed up with him last night in Eugene, and I guarantee we wrestled the Beach Boys, and we gave them all they wanted.
Madril comes back in with the right hand into the midsection, and now a reverse atomic drop, and Top Gun is hurting right now. He's crawling around out there, a rake across the back by Al Madril. And, well, I'll tell you, you got plenty of action tonight yourself, Mr. Golden.
You know, Don Costas, Al Madril, any kind of little cheap shot he can get in there, he takes advantage of it, and he capitalizes. He capitalized on it. You know, I just want to say this right now, Don Costas. Ric Flair's coming here September 20th, and I got my bid in, and I want to wrestle Ric Flair here because my main goal in life is to be the world heavyweight champion. I don't want nothing. I'm not going to let nothing hold me back. I want to wrestle Ric Flair because I think I'm due to wrestle him. I don't think anybody else around here should deserve the shot other than me.
Well, it's certainly true that you pay your dues every night of the week. I mean, look what you got coming up this week, Mike. You got Monday the 29th in Roseburg, and then you got Coos Bay. Hold it. We got the Grappler. The Grappler is now up here in the crow's nest with us.
Mike Golden, I hear you up here talking, boy, because I can hear you on that monitor in the back. You said you got your bid in for Ric Flair. What I want you to know, and all the wrestlers to know in the Northwest, there ain't but one man gonna wrestle the world champion, and you're looking at him, Daddy. That happens to be me, the Grappler. Hey, let me tell you something, ex-champ. Why don't you just go back and take a back seat? This is my time. I was invited up here to talk on this, to commentate this match, so why don't you just take a back seat, because I got my bid in for Ric Flair, and I damn sure ain't gonna take a back seat to you, pal. Let me tell you something, Golden. You got your bid in for Ric Flair, you say, huh? That's right. Well, I'm taking your bid out right now, boy.
Hey, wait a minute. Hold it. Hey, Grappler and Golden are fighting up here in the crow's nest. They're right on top of the... Holy mackerel! Grappler just slammed Golden face first into the desk here, into my desk. Grappler's got a metal folding chair. He's beating Golden with it. The papers are all over the place. Grappler has attacked Mike Golden up here in the crow's nest. I don't even know what's going on in the ring. I think, here comes Top Gun. He has left the ring, and he's coming up here in the crow's nest as Grappler has just viciously attacked Mike Golden up here right during our interview. Top Gun came up through the crowd. He came over the guardrail here. I have no idea. We got things laying all over the place. Let me get all these papers. All right, here comes the Southern Rockers, Steve Dahl and Scott Peterson. And they're attending to Mike Golden right now. Gentlemen, I have no idea what's going on. Mike Golden was up here talking about Ric Flair and the fact that he wanted a shot at him. The Grappler came in from out of nowhere and just attacked him.
Look, we're going to help him back to the dressing room, Don Cross.
All right, Top Gun is here, and Scott Peterson and Steve Dahl helping Mike Golden up. And they're going to take him back to the dressing room. My word, this is something else. No, thank you. People picking up papers. All right, we're going to have to take a break. We'll be right back, and we'll get things organized here again. We'll be right back, right after this timeout.
Only at Tom Peterson. Free is a very good price. Free cable. $20 credit for new cable services with the purchase of any color television in our showroom. Choose RCA 19-inch color, $188. Save $60. GE 25-inch console, $339. RCA 19-inch remote color TV, $279. Now that's Tom Peterson's the happy place to buy. It's worth the trip.
Your Toyota dealer wants to improve your bottom line dramatically. Simply buy a new Toyota Corolla and save up to $505 from the price of a package of options. Buy a new Toyota Camry, save up to $555. A new Toyota Celica, save up to $1,035. There's just one other number to keep in mind. You've got to see your Portland Metro Toyota dealer by September 5th. Why look anywhere else?
Today in music history, brought to you by Tums Liquid. Thousands of New Yorkers jammed into Forest Hill Stadium to watch Bob Dylan sing and play his acoustic guitar. For the first 7 songs, they got what they came for. Then a stunned audience thought their hero had sold out when he strapped on an electric guitar. They booed and hissed, but by the end of the show, they knew that times were changing.
Into the land of heartburn comes the first liquid antacid without that liquid antacid taste. A really good tasting liquid that puts out heartburn's fire. New Tums Liquid. It works. It really tastes good.
Want love? Get closer. When you're close up, that's when close up goes. Wipe the teeth and the fresh mouth. Want love?
Get closer in paste, tartar control, and gel.
All right, we got the Southern Rockers Top Gun. Top Gun, is Mike Golden all right back there?
Well, he's laying back there. Hey, now you can see what I'm talking about, Don Koss. Everybody's just bound and determined to get a shot at Ric Flair in that NWA World Heavyweight title. The Grappler wanting a title shot so bad, he comes up here and does this to a good man like Mike Golden. Grappler, you'll have to pay your price sooner or later, Jack. Hey, we're going to find out who the real Top Gun is, and he's standing right here, live and in color, talking to you great people. Playboy Buddy Rose, everybody knows you're often imitating Top Gun, but brother, I'm going to put your lights out tonight, yank that mask off, and collect the grand.
All right. Oh, man, I tell you, never a dull moment.
Hey, I tell you what, when there's a world championship match involved, things are going to be really exploding around here. In just a few short minutes, I'm going to have Col DeBeers out here for that TV title. DeBeers be back there and shine that baby up, because I'm going to bring it back to the people. Next week, me and Scott right here have got the Beach Boys one more time for the Pacific Northwest Tag Team titles. And let me tell you something. We're both fired up and ready. Tell them about it, Scotty.
Yeah, you bet. You know, Buddy Rose and Avalanche, you come out here, you think you're going to beat us and all that stuff. I'm going to tell you something right now. We got all these beautiful people behind us 100%. I'm going to tell you we're going to keep these matches. And don't forget one thing, kids free next Saturday night. So come on down and give us a hand.
That's right, baby. When all those kids are in here and this place explodes next weekend, get ready, because tell you what, the Southern Rockers and the Top Gun are going to be watching each other's back, and we're going to be taking care of business, baby.
This is what determination is all about. Southern Rockers, Mike Golden, and the Pacific Northwest.
Woo, mercy, and we will be right back with more action after this timeout. Don't go away.
Only at Tom Peterson's. Free is a very good price. Free, your choice of any one of these best swivel rockers, free with the purchase of any sofa love seat or sectional in our showroom, like this beautiful contemporary sofa and love seat or three-piece sectional for only $5.98. And the swivel rocker is free. Now, that's Tom Peterson's, the happy place to buy. It's worth the trip.
Betty Fernwatt has a secret, and she wants to keep it that way. Betty doesn't want you to know about the Oregon Lottery's most exciting instant game yet. Go for the gold. You see, Betty knows that there's over 900,000 winning tickets with more $50 winners than ever before. She wants it all for herself. But most of all, she doesn't want you to know that you can win $10,000 in gold. That's $10,000 in gold. Go for the gold. It's easy, it's fun, and it's right now.
Introducing Disney Classic Fairy Tales in postage stamps, now available in this special TV offer. We'll send you this beautiful 44-page storybook stamp album featuring 6 of Disney's most enchanting fairy tales. Then, to help make these stories come alive, you'll receive a sheet of genuine postage stamps for each fairy tale, 54 stamps in all, and stamp mounts to protect their beauty and value. And for a special touch, you'll also receive 6 giant souvenir stamps, complete with their own protective mounts. Order now, and you'll get the storybook album, 54 genuine postage stamps, 6 giant souvenir stamps, and protective mounts, all for $29.95. Here's how to order.
Have your credit card ready and call toll-free. 1-800-832-5511. That's 1-800-832-5511. You can also save the COD charges by sending $29.95 plus $4 for shipping to Disney Stamps, Box 8989-B, Buffalo Grove, Illinois, 60089.
Oh, my goodness. Once again, we welcome you back to the House of Action, the Portland Sports Arena. And we had all the action up here in the Crow's Nest a little while ago. We've got things pretty much reassembled and back in order. However, we don't know what has happened with Mike Golden. Mike Golden was attacked up here in the Crow's Nest moments ago by the Grappler right during an interview here. We were just having an interview with Golden, and the Grappler comes up here and attacks the man with a metal folding chair. He hit him a couple of times with his fist. One shot landed right on Golden's ear. And it started when Mike Golden was talking about Ric Flair coming in here to the Portland Sports Arena on September 20th, on Saturday the 20th of September. And, man, I tell you, then it all broke loose. And, boy, I guess Grandpa doesn't want anybody to have a shot at Flair unless he has a shot at him. Here's Don Owen to announce our next match, the 6-man tag match. We got one team in the ring, and the other team is on their way to the ring. This is really going to be something else. You better call your friends and neighbors, tell them to tune in right now, because we're going to tear this place apart. Things are going to be exploding going to be the 4th of July all over again out there in the middle of the ring. And now the crowd reaction tells us that the team, the team of the Southern Rockers and Billy Two Eagles is on their way. Here they come through the crowd, heading for the ring. Now the Grappler's jawing at Don Owen. I don't know what the Grappler's complaining about. Now, he's still been out of shape. The fact the Southern Rockers have all the belts.
Hey, Don Owens. Grappler, you thought you were going to make things very uneven out here, Jack. But let me tell you something, man. Mike Golden is back there. He's not doing too well. And I told him, Michael, don't you worry about a thing, brother, because I'll go out there and fill your shoes, and I'm going to kick your rear end.
Ladies and gentlemen, the next event will be one fall. A three-sided team match. Introducing in this corner the team of Madril, Avalanche, and the Grappler. Their opponents in this corner, Billy Two Eagles, Scott Peterson, and the Top Gun.
Before we go any farther, I've got to correct a statement that I made. I said that Flair was coming in on September 20th. That's correct. That's right. But September 20th is not a Saturday. That's a Tuesday. We're going to have a big Tuesday special.
Hey, you, Don Owens! We didn't sign this match, man! Get Top Gun out of here! Sandy Barr, get him out of the ring! We signed a match to wrestle Mike Golden, Billy Two Eagles, and Scott Peterson. Golden can't make it, so get him out of here!
All right, apparently Mike Golden was supposed to be part of this six-man tag match. Well, obviously Golden can't be here thanks to the Grappler. And Top Gun has taken the place of Mike Golden. So now the other team consists of Scott Peterson, Billy Two Eagles, and Top Gun.
Hey, Grappler, you're just worried about the butt whipping you're fixing to get, Jack.
Oh, well, kind of like it is, huh? Mincing very few words, Top Gun. Going back, Ric Flair, the NWA World Heavyweight Champion, will be here on Tuesday, September the 20th, for a super card. All right, the crowd really getting behind the team of Peterson and Top Gun and Two Eagles. And we are about to get underway with the six-man tag match. This is where things really definitely get out of hand. This is where I think they should have at least 2 or 3 referees in here. This is too much of a job for one referee. There's no way that Sandy Barr can maintain any kind of law and order with the likes of these individuals in there. And now it's going to be Avalanche going against Top Gun to get things started out here. Well, we're going to have a little psych out to begin with, a little verbal match. Then words will turn into action here very shortly. Don't you dare go away. In just a matter of moments, I'm going to spring that surprise on you on what you're going to see next Saturday night, who you're going to see next Saturday night. A little surprise coming your way. Some people would call this a shock. Right hand, another right hand, and down goes Grappler, and Top Gun is flying high. Yes, sir, flying like a big bird in the middle of the ring, and here comes Madril. The tag is made, and Madril is in there now against Top Gun. See if he can do any better than Grappler. Top Gun definitely went into action against the Grappler, and Grappler's outside. Down goes Top Gun, over goes Madril, and almost ran into a Scott Peterson, and instead he runs into the fist of Top Gun, and Madril is down. Grappler trying to come into the ring illegally. And Avalanche is kind of standing back, taking in all the action. Really not interfering yet. Right now is Al Madril and Top Gun. This, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, I believe is a one-fall match. Yes, it is. A six-man tag match. And right now, Ooh, look who got tagged. Grappler got tagged, Avalanche got tagged, Madril got tagged. And Top Gun doing some house cleaning here on the team of Madril, Avalanche, and Grappler. And now Madril really taking a beating out there. And now look at this. We got some teamwork going on. No tag was made. Billy Two Eagles came in and took over where Top Gun left off. And his Two Eagles with a side headlock on Al Madril. Madril trying to reach over and make a tag with Grappler, but they're too far apart. And Billy will see to it that it stays that way. Well, what's Top Gun doing? He's getting in there talking to Sandy Barr. Now, again, yes, there was a tag made. Sandy Barr doesn't think there was. Madril did reach back and make a tag with the Grappler, but Sandy Barr, the referee, had his back turned, and he didn't think there was a tag made, so he didn't allow it. Right now, the team of Peterson and Top Gun and Billy Two Eagles getting away with some pretty good stuff. But I'll tell you, if it were the other way around, the other team would be taking as much advantage or even more. And now, Madril does make a tag with Avalanche. Avalanche is coming in, and once again, he's headed off this time by referee Sandy Barr, because Barr did not see the tag. So Barr thinks they're trying to pull a fast one. Barr is telling Avalanche and Grappler there's no tag. I didn't see a tag. There wasn't any tag. And Grappler and Avalanche are absolutely beside themselves because there was a tag made, but Sandy Barr didn't see it. That was pretty good. Right now, Top Gun with a side headlock on Al Madril, and Grappler just can't stand it anymore. He's got to get into the ring, and now he's headed off by Sandy Barr. Now, again, no tag is made, but Billy Two Eagles is in there. Sandy Barr turns around and says, was there a tag made? And Top Gun says, you bet. There was a tag made. He asked the crowd. The crowd says, yeah, there was a tag. Oh, what a move by Billy Two Eagles. There's kind of a somersault, and he's got a head scissors. Look at Two Eagles go. And now he gets shouldered by Madril, and Madril goes outside. Madril went right through the rope, and here comes Billy Two Eagles over the rope. And he lands on Madril outside. Boy, Billy does that all the time. That is so dangerous. If he mistimes that once, he's got a broken neck, at least. And now, look, Madril's in the wrong corner. He ran into Top Gun, and there he ran into Billy Two Eagles. Now a tag is made legally. And his Top Gun in there, going for the pin on Madril. Gets a 2 count. Madril is up. And here comes Madril right at you, right into the ropes. And Madril hung on to the ropes and planted a boot right in the chops of Top Gun. Now, Top Gun he's staggering around there. He's seeing stars. And Madril getting to his feet, goes over and makes a tag with Grappler. And the Grappler, it's mask versus mask now. It's Grappler in there with Top Gun. And Top Gun blocks that shot, and it's Grappler face first into the turnbuckle. And now Top Gun makes a tag with Scott Peterson. And it's Peterson in there with Grappler. Grappler in the rope. A drop kick by Peterson. Grappler is down. Now this action is fast and furious. And Grappler hung on to the ropes that time, and Peterson drop kicked the air and landed on his back. And now Grappler seizing the opportunity. There's a clothesline, and Scott Peterson has got some problems now. He is having a whole bunch of hurts laid upon his body. And now Grappler makes a tag with Avalanche. Avalanche comes in, and he made a tag with Scott Peterson. Avalanche with a drop kick. Holy mackerel, a 450-pound drop kick. And now a knee drop across the chest of Scott Peterson. Is there anything left of Peterson at all? Into the turnbuckle goes Peterson face first. And now Sandy Barr's attention was diverted once again, and this time Madril and Grappler working on Scott Peterson. Here we go again. Sandy Barr's attention diverted, and Madril and Grappler and Avalanche teaming up to do some body damage to Scott Peterson. Peterson is really in a bad way now. He just took the fingers right into the throat, delivered by Madril. Madril comes over and smacks Billy Two Eagles. And now, once again, Sandy Barr's attention is diverted as Al Madril just threw Scott Peterson over the top rope. Now, under the new rules by the new commission, and I think this is a very good rule, that if a man is thrown over the top rope, that's an immediate disqualification. The referee in this case did not see it. He didn't see Scott Peterson thrown over the top rope because legally, that's a disqualification. Madril should be disqualified and Sandy Barr didn't see it. Sandy Barr is arguing with Madril. Madril arguing back. He says, I didn't throw the guy over the top rope. He went through the middle rope. Well, they got away with that one. And now a little teamwork as Grappler plants that big boot in the rib cage of Scott Peterson. Now here comes a whip into the ropes goes Peterson. Peterson with a sunset flip and a victory roll. And Grappler kicks out of that one. And Peterson blocks the right hand. Comes back with one of his own cross between the legs. Makes a tag with Top Gun. Oh, how about that? How about that move by the Northwest champion, Scott Peterson? Well, we got everybody in there right now. It's a Pier 6 brawl. And Avalanche is all over Scott Peterson. And is Top Gun battling Grappler. And outside the ring, we've got Billy Two Eagles and Madril. Oh, man, Avalanche just threw Scott Peterson into the iron post here. And on the other side, Madril threw Billy Two Eagles into that iron post. And now look what we've got going on. This is going to end up being a disqualification, I can tell you that right now. We've got, oh, they're trying to take Top Gun's mask off. They're trying to take Top Gun's mask off. Madril, Avalanche, and Grappler are, and there's not a thing the referee, Sandy Barr, can do. They're unleashing the mask. Here comes the equalizer. Here comes Mike Golden with the bat. Oh, he just smacked both Avalanche and Madril, caught him right in the solar plexus with that bat. And this place is coming unglued. People are on their feet. Avalanche and Madril and Grappler are running for all they're worth back to the dressing room. And Mike Golden has come to the rescue with the bat. Oh, did you see him take the butt end of that bat, and he laid that right into the midsection of Avalanche and Madril. Oh, it took the wind right out of him. Well, the winners, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure that this will either be ruled no contest. It is. It's a no contest ruling.
Grappler!
All right, wait a minute.
Grappler!
Let's keep it right here.
You better get your butt back here, boy, and you better listen to this real good, pal. You know, I used to ride down the road with you, Jack. I knew everything you was going to do before you did it. Well, I'm going to tell you something, tough guy. You want to come up there on my time, you want to be a big star, Jack. I'll meet you here next Saturday night. Any kind of condition, I don't give a damn.
Oh, my goodness, Mike.
Hey! Hey! Come here, ex-camp.
I don't think that Grappler's going to come out here. Golden is really hot, and he's really upset, to say the least. All right, this has been ruled no contest, and we will be back with more after this timeout.
Only at Tom Peterson's. Free is a very good price. 100 free rental movies. $20 credit for new cable services with the purchase of any color TV and VCR combination. 2 for one low price. 19-inch sharp cable-ready color TV and this VHS video recorder, both units, $448. Now that's Tom Peterson's, the happy place to buy. It's worth the trip.
Now for just $10.99 at Kentucky Fried Chicken, you get 10 pieces of delicious fried chicken.
What? No mashed potatoes?
And a large order of mashed potatoes and a large gravy.
Oh, what about biscuits?
And 4 hot buttermilk biscuits.
You know, a salad would be nice.
And a large order of coleslaw.
All right, close enough.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
The $10.99 family meal. Just $10.99 at Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Could you throw in an...
You're pushing it.
Oh.
Hurry in now. Offer ends soon.
That's it. Come on.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
I promise to help you whenever.
I promise to be the best daddy ever.
We promise to give you all the time that you need.
And to love you forever.
Make a promise to take the time for kids' sake.
How do you describe new 7-Up Gold? Wild thing. You make my heart sing. You make a taste of the wild and unexpected. New 7-Up Gold. Wild thing, I think I love you. Ow!
Colonel, you got your TV title match tonight.
That's right, Mr. Koss. I've traded my ammo belt for the TV championship belt. And believe me, it's worth it. Mr. What's his name? What's that kid's name that thinks he's a champion?
Steve Dahl.
Steve Dahl. The youth of America, Steve Dahl. The youth of America's all riding on your shoulders. Well, son, in a few short minutes, you're going to show the youth of America what it's all about. Steroids and women. That's not the way to make it in professional wrestling. You gotta pretend like it's a war every day. And it is. You know, there's nothing I want more than to take the world heavyweight championship belt back to South Africa. And in September, it will be a day to remember because it's going to be Col DeBeers beating Ric Flair and taking it all back to Johannesburg. Dismissed.
All right, Grappler, you heard the challenge from Mike Golden.
Well, the first thing I want to say is I want everybody to know, brother, I'm a man on a mission. It's like this right here. Ric Flair's coming September the 20th to put the world title on the line. And what I plan to do is eliminate everybody else until I'm the last man standing at the top of the heap. And I'll be the man that'll wrestle Ric Flair September the 20th right here in the sports arena for the world title. Mike Golden, you got a little taste up here in the crow's nest of the damage I can do. If we'd have had 10 more seconds out here tonight, the Top Gun would have had that mask off, but Golden comes back with that ball bat. Well, I'll tell you what, boy, you challenge to wrestle me, Mike Golden, just like I said. I'm going to start at the bottom and work my way to the top. No matter who stands in my way, I will get the shot at Flair. Anytime you want to wrestle me, Mike Golden, you got it, brother. So mark it down. Your challenge is accepted.
And here's the other half of the Beach Boys, and back here are the Beach Boys.
Let me get something straight. The Grappler is going to get his belt back that rightfully he deserves. It was robbed. He was stolen of the belt in Eugene. The Grappler should be the Northwest Heavyweight Champion. We should be the Northwest Tag Team Champions. But in 7 days from now, next Saturday night, we got the Southern Rockers for the first time for the championship match right here in the Portland Sports Arena. And Avalanche with Beach Boys are going to be the new tag team champions of the Northwest.
And you can bet on that, Buddy Rose. I heard the Southern Rockers come out here saying, hey, we got these beautiful people behind us. Well, isn't that special, Buddy Rose? Who gives a crap about these people out here? All these kids coming in free. We don't need that. We don't need them. All we need is those belts, and we're going to have them next week come Saturday night,
Not only that, the world champion Ric Flair's coming here on the 20th, right? You and I are putting in our bid for that championship belt. I think you could win that championship belt. You give that Ric Flair the big splash. With my experience, I think I can beat Ric Flair. You can be the world champion at just a young age that you are.
It's going to be a righteous night next Saturday night, Buddy Rose.
We'll be right back after this timeout.
Only at Tom Peterson's. Free is a very good price. Free this Purex laundry cleaning package. Free with the purchase of any washer-dryer pair in our showroom. Buy this white Westinghouse washer-dryer pair, $4.68. Buy this Hot Point washer-dryer pair, $4.68. Buy this Whirlpool washer-dryer pair, $4.68. Now that's Tom Peterson's, the happy place to buy. It's worth the trip.
Sizzler's new all-you-can-eat fresh fruit, salad, hot pasta, build-your-own tostada, bar, dinner. It's a mouthful. Sizzler.
It's one-on-one, you against time. If only there was someone to
help you with that move.
Are you?
Yeah. You know, if you start with the left, stand back with the right, it'd be a lot smoother. You want me to show you how?
Yeah.
Take the time to care.
I'll be back.
The other way. Take the time.
Hey, Mr. Irving. Thanks.
My pleasure.
For kids' sake.
You unlock this door with the key of imagination. Beyond it is another dimension. A dimension of sound. A dimension of sight. A dimension of mind. You're moving into a land of both shadow and substance, of things and ideas. You've just crossed over into the Twilight Zone.
Every weeknight at 11 on KPTV 12.
Join us for a surprise-filled party to celebrate the 40th Annual Emmy Awards. Sunday night at 8 on KPTV 12.
Ladies and gentlemen, next Saturday night is shaping up to be some kind of a back-to-school spectacular. We're talking the Northwest Tag Team title as the Beach Boys go after the championship held by the Southern Rockers, Steve Dahl and Scott Peterson. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to bring out Playboy Buddy Rose. Look how he's got his own traveling music here.
Hey, you know what? You got Sandy Barr, you got Farron Barr, you got Jesse Barr, you got Art Barr, and then you got Art Barr Jr. right here. This guy looks just like Art Barr Jr. And all week long, Art Barr, I've been working out with this young Art Barr Jr., and I'm going to do to you exactly what I did to this dummy all week long.
Well, Buddy Rose, you just showed everybody in here your intelligence. A dummy working out with a dummy.
Ladies and gentlemen, the next event will be one fall. Introducing in this corner, 320 pounds from Las Vegas, Playboy Buddy Rose. His opponent in this corner, 225 pounds, the sensational Art Barr.
Buddy Rose was looking up here at us. What was he saying? I think he just swallowed his gum. He was very proud of it. But you never know what he chooses to do. Buddy Rose and Art Barr. Look at Art Barr giving up a whole lot of size and weight to the Playboy. But look at him. He is adrenaline in motion. Art Barr going against Playboy Buddy Rose. Next Saturday night, ladies and gentlemen, mark this down. Be here if you possibly can. We got the tag titles on the line. Plus, we've got kids admitted free when accompanied by a paying adult. Maybe we're going to have the Grappler going against Mike Golden. Oh, man, look at this. Art Barr did not let go. He hung on there, and Buddy Rose almost took a 3 count. And now I'm going to let you know who is going to be here next Saturday night. We're talking about a back-to-school spectacular. We're talking about the tag team titles. We're talking about kids admitted free when accompanied by a paying adult. And now, here we go. Are you ready for this? Next week, right here at the Portland Sports Arena, we're going to have lover boy Dennis Condrey from the Midnight Express. He is flying into town. I have no idea what he's got in mind, but he says that he is a man with a plan. And he's coming in here next Saturday night right here at the House of Action. he claims he's going to give it even more action. Lover boy Dennis Condrey from the Midnight Express will be here next Saturday night as part of our back-to-school spectacular. I'll tell you, you kids, you're going to... You're going to love this. The kids and Mom and Dad and Grandma and Grandpa, you're all going to love it next Saturday night. So be here. Absolutely. This is where the action is. You know, the Beach Boys have been going around saying, we are the absolute best tag team anywhere in this world or any other. That we are so much better than the Southern Rockers that they claim that they have proven it over and over again. And they claim that next Saturday night, they're going to prove it again. Hey, listen, these guys are something else. And they're calling the Southern Rockers all kinds of names that we can't talk about right here. But they say the Southern Rockers have cheated, have backed their way into the titles, and that they, the Beach Boys, are going to take those titles next Saturday night. Well, I mean, they're talking some big stuff. Holy mackerel! Art Barr was just about thrown out of the ring. Well, you saw it. He flew halfway across the ring, landed on the ropes, and oh man, he must have given his back whiplash or something. Because part of him landed on the ropes, the other part landed on the mat. Anyway, the Beach Boys are going to get their chance at the titles next Saturday night against the Southern Rockers. So be here. Now, there's a victory roll by Art Barr. One, two, and Buddy just planted those big, hefty legs right across the shoulders of Art Barr, and that broke that hold real quick. There goes the whip into the turnbuckle, goes Art Barr. And, oh, man. Art Barr, I'm sure he's going to have to be looked at by about 5 chiropractors when this thing is over. He just hit that turnbuckle with the force of about 5 G's and buckled his back again. Now here he goes again into that turnbuckle. That time it caught him in the upper part of the back, lower part of the neck. And I don't know. I think right now this is a little too much for Art Barr. Buddy Rose, his experience, his size, his sheer size, and believe me, under what you see externally, there's a lot of muscle in there, and there's certainly a lot of years of experience. Buddy knows exactly what he's doing, and he has put many a hurt on many a wrestler over the past many years, and he's put a few of these guys out of wrestling. I mean, he has turned some professional wrestlers into grocery store clerks or something because they cannot get back into the ring. And now you got Art Barr, who doesn't weigh much over 200 pounds, going against Buddy Rose, who weighs quite a bit over 300 pounds, even though Buddy claims he does weigh 217. You can forget about that. Monday night, the 29th, we're going to be in Roseburg at the Fairgrounds, 8 p.m., a tag title match in Roseburg. Tuesday, the 30th, Coos Bay at Marshfield High School, 8 p.m., Northwest title match on the line in Coos Bay. You know, when we talk about these title matches here at the sports arena, we can't really... Wait a minute, look at this. Hold it. He's using the rope. Buddy Rose had his feet up on the ropes, using it for leverage, and referee Sandy Barr did not see it, and Art Barr was counted out. He was counted out. Listen, look at this crowd. They're going crazy. Here comes Top Gun. He's going to come in here and tell Sandy Barr exactly what happened. He's pointing to Buddy Rose. He's showing Sandy Barr exactly what Rose did. Now, will the referee reverse the decision? In most cases, the referee can only call what he sees. Now, he did not see Buddy Rose put his feet up on the ropes. Buddy Rose said, I want it fair and square. I did not use the ropes. Everybody in this arena, look at this. They're all...
Hey, you can ask the people. I did not use the ropes.
Well, the people are not agreeing with Buddy Rose.
I beat you fair and square.
Well, here's Sandy Barr. You'll make it enough.
How is it you get one answer and I get another? Did he use the ropes?
He's reversing the decision. Sandy Barr has reversed.
Top Gun, you cheap imitation of the assassin. We all know who you are.
And Top Gun using a little bit of the universal language.
Top Gun! When we go off the air, brother, the real Top Gun's gonna come out. Take your mask off. They're gonna find out you're the assassin.
All right,
you're
Art
out
Barr.
of the Northwest for good.
Art Barr winner by disqualification. We'll be back with more after this timeout.
Only at Tom Peterson's. Free is a very good price. 100 free rental movies. $20 credit for new cable services with the purchase of any color TV and VCR combination. 2 for one low price. 19-inch sharp cable-ready color TV and this VHS video recorder, both units, $448. Now that's Tom Peterson's, the happy place to buy. It's worth the trip.
America's changing. There's a shortage of trained truck drivers, and heavy equipment operators are needed all over our country. So if you're ready for a career that'll make a difference to you and America, call Superior Training Services today. Call, because if America doesn't keep moving, I'm going to be real upset.
Health Break, presented by Listerine. Did you know your child could be learning valuable lessons from his imaginary friends? We'll tell you how in a moment.
Every day at 7 a.m., over 6 million people wake up ready for battle. The battle against plaque. And they arm themselves with Listerine antiseptic because it kills plaque germs. Clinical tests prove Listerine plus brushing reduces plaque by up to 50% over brushing alone for better oral hygiene. And Listerine also destroys bad breath germs. Fight the battle against plaque and bad breath. Fight back with Listerine.
Research reveals that children who fantasize a lot usually become innovative thinkers and well-adjusted adults. So a rich fantasy life for most kids can mean a healthy imagination later. I'm Jim Palmer for Health Break.
Mike Golden, have you heard an answer from the Grappler yet?
You know, Don Cost, the Grappler says he's on a mission. He's going to eliminate everybody so he can get Ric Flair. Well, let me tell you something, Grappler. If you're a man of your word, ex-champ, I got a challenge to you, big boy. How about an Oregon State death match, pal? Anything goes. Bring anything you want. I'm going to bring the equalizer. You come in cowboy boots. You come in jeans. You bring yourself down there, Daddy. And if you're any kind of man like you say you are, Jack, you come down here next Saturday night, boy, and I'll guarantee you, I'm going to educate you real quick on the art of being eliminated from competition from meeting Ric Flair. Now, I'm going to say this, man. I'm going to make this real short and sweet. Grappler, look at me right now, pal, right on that monitor where you're sitting, big boy. They have a saying when you're the greatest wrestler in wrestling today. They don't call you the greatest wrestler, and they damn sure don't call you the Grappler. They call you Golden Boy Mike Golden. Beat me if you can.
Whoa, next Saturday night shaping up to be another spectacular Top Gun.
We're talking about electrifying funk all over the Pacific Northwest. Whether it be in Roseburg Monday night, Coos Bay Tuesday night, or the beautiful Medford Armory in Medford, Oregon on Wednesday, or Kaiser on Thursday night, or that big bunkhouse tag match Friday night in Eugene, or next Saturday night in the Portland Sports Arena, kids free, Jack, back to school spectacular, or Seaside, or whether it be on the 11th in Yakima. Quiero que todo el mundo en Yakima vengan, apoya lucha libre, porque somos número uno. Cuando estamos en Yakima, quiero que toda la gente venga. Hey, you talk about the Southern Rockers, you talk about Golden Boy, Grappler, next Saturday night, brother, Oregon State Deathmatch, you're in a lot of trouble, man. Playboy Buddy Rose, tonight, Top Gun is going to defeat you and show you what it's all about, Jack.
And when you talk about the Southern Rockers, you're talking about the men with all the belts.
Hey, well, I'll tell you what, we're going to make it short and sweet. Just a few short minutes, Col DeBeers. It's going to be me and you and that TV title right there in that ring, and we're going to bring it back to the people, baby. You know, like the man said, next week kids are free. We got the big, you tell them about it, Scotty. We got the Beach Boys,
Big tag
baby.
match, Beach Boys, you better watch out. We're going to be coming at you with a head of steam. We're going to pop them big balls of yours, brother.
We set it out.
We are going back out to the ring now. Get ready for our TV main event. Our TV main event, which means that the match you will not see on television is going to be the mask versus match. Well, whatever. Easy for you to say, right? But not me. Mask versus mask. Top Gun versus Top Gun. $1,000 on the line. And the first man to lose his mask loses the match and the $1,000. All right, here we go. Now, are we going to bring out some? I think we're going to need some. I think we're going to need some traveling music here, but not for Colonel DeBeers, because he marches to the beat of a much different drummer, and he'll be marching out here any second. Here he comes through the crowd, heading for the ring. All right, get ready. This is going to be our television main event. Best 2 out of 3 to a TV time limit. It's going to be Colonel DeBeers and this man right here for the TV title.
Ladies and gentlemen, the next event be the best 2 out of 3 falls or to a TV time limit for the TV Championship. Introducing in this corner, 268 pounds, the TV champion, Colonel DeBeers. His opponent in this corner, 235 pounds from Texas, the sensational Steve Dahl.
Steve Dahl, one half of the Pacific Northwest Tag Team Champions. The other half, of course, being Scott Peterson. Steve Dahl against Colonel DeBeers for the TV Championship. Now, Colonel DeBeers is the reigning TV champion. He won this 2 weeks ago. And part of the stipulations was that he defend this title. And he was supposed to have defended it last Saturday night. He did not. So he was given the ultimatum. You either defend it tonight or we just give the belt to Steve Dahl. So there's Colonel DeBeers defending this TV title against Steve Dahl. And joining us in the crow's nest, once again, the Playboy, Buddy Rose.
There's a lot happening in the Northwest. Did you see what the Grappler did to Mike Golden earlier?
I really saw.
Thousands of people at home saw what the Grappler did to Mike Golden. The Grappler does whatever he wants. And they're coming back next Saturday night in an Oregon State death match. Isn't that right?
What in the world is an Oregon State death match? Huh?
Anything goes, brother, in the state of Oregon. Anything goes, and anything can happen. And that's where careers are ended. And as you saw up here in the crow's nest, what happened to Mike Golden, he can beat him with a chair all night long. He can beat him with, he can do anything he wants, just like he did tonight. He took him just like it was like he put him around his little finger. The Grappler, just what you saw up here in the crow's nest, he can do the same thing to him out there. It's anything goes, and it's one of the most dangerous matches in professional wrestling. And this is an important match right here for the TV title. Did you see that? He couldn't quite get the grip. Steve Dahl quite hasn't got the experience. The Colonel, you know, he knows how to maneuver his body around, and he did pull the trunks out. It was the only way you could slam the Colonel, as you can see. But next week, the Colonel's going to weaken. Right now, the Colonel's weakening Dahl down for us for next week. The Beach Boys to get that championship match next Saturday night. And all those kids coming in free, backing up the Southern Rockers. We're going to let them all down, plus the parents to bring them.
Well, that'll remain to be seen, but next Saturday night is certainly going to be a back-to-school spectacular. Look at that leapfrog by Steve Dahl, arm drag by Dahl, and Dahl now in command of the Colonel.
in command. But the match ain't over till the fat lady sings. I said that every week to you.
Yeah, you sure do. Well, next Saturday night, you're going to see the Beach Boys in action against the champions, the Southern Rockers, for the tag team title. And you're going to
see the belt switch hands. Go ahead.
And you're also going to see the Oregon State Death Match, the Grappler, and I just can't...
It's not for sure you're going to see it. They're talking about not putting it on television because it's a very dangerous match. And a match like that cannot be seen on TV in a lot of states, so it probably won't be on television. But I'll tell you what, the people that do get to see it, somebody's going to get hurt, somebody's going to be put out of wrestling, and it isn't going to be the Grappler. I'm putting my money on the Grappler, and it's going to be Mike Golden. And Mike Golden's got what he's got coming to him. He turncoated on us. He was with us for a long time. We helped him a lot. We taught him a lot of ideas. He thinks he knows it all. All of a sudden jumped the fence and thinks he knows it all. Well, he's going to find out next Saturday that he should never have messed with the Grappler.
Oh, man, Steve Dahl just went neck first right into that turnbuckle, and now the Colonel DeBeers romping and stomping all over the head and body of Steve Dahl as DeBeers tries to defend his TV title. And now face first into the turnbuckle goes Steve Dahl. Oh, man.
Well, the tide has changed, as you would say.
And the tables are turning. That's right. They are on Steve Dahl, and Dahl's about outside the ring right now.
You know, a lot of people ask the question, how come a wrestler can come back after taking such a beating? Well, have you ever been in a street fight when you were a little kid and the bully took you outside and said, let's fight after school? You remember how we used to do that when we were kids? But, you know, whoever got on top first won. But when you're in a wrestling match, there's a referee there that pushes you back on the count of 4. That gives that other guy a chance to make a comeback and revive. That's why wrestlers are able to turn the table. That's why wrestlers are able to make it, because there's a referee. But when we were kids and we were street fighting little brawls after school, there was no referee. And that guy that got the first punch in, it was over.
Oh, that's very true.
Does that make sense?
It makes sense. Yes, that's very true.
Well, a lot of people ask that question. I just wanted to let them all know the answer.
All right, from Playboy's Corner, there you have a little clinic there.
The Rose Garden.
From the Rose Garden, that's right. A little lesson there on pro wrestling, but he's absolutely true. That's absolutely true, because the referee can and certainly does make all the difference in the world in giving somebody a chance to come back.
Right now, if he didn't stop Colonel DeBeers a couple of times from doing things, Colonel DeBeers would have complete control of this match all the way through. Just like next Saturday night. The Grappler, whoever gets the first jump, I'm telling you right now, next Saturday is going to win the match, because the referee can't stop it for nothing. It's anything goes. There are no rules.
I guess the main thing that we're trying to say is just make sure that you are here at the Portland Sports Arena so you see all the action. Look at this, 1, 2, and DeBeers.
If you're at home, you don't get to see it. That's all right. I still get my money. Don Owen has to pay me the big bucks. The Grappler still gets his money. But I'll tell you what, all these do-gooders are praying that they got all the support they can get, because that's the only, they say, we're doing it for the fans, we're doing it for the people. Well, as far as I'm concerned, I ain't doing it for nobody but myself and for Avalanche. I don't care about anybody else, but all these so-called do-gooders care about the fans. And I'll tell you what, the fans supposedly care about them. We'll find out how much they care about them next Saturday if they back them up.
Well,
Look at this move. There, I think he just broke his neck. He might not even be able to defend the title next week. They'll just have to give us the belt.
That's a vicious move by Colonel DeBeers. And
hey, look at it here. There it is.
No, wasn't
no man has ever kicked out of that. Look at this.
This may wrap this one up right now. 1, 2, and 3. It is.
Hey, I want to say one minute. Colonel DeBeers just got a victory right there. That's beautiful. I want to congratulate him. And don't forget, one half of the Midnight Express is coming next Saturday. Dennis Condrey. And there's an undefeated man in professional wrestling, and not a man to mess with.
That's true too. And that's only one fall, though. We've got another fall to go. Colonel DeBeers has taken the first fall of our main event. Our best 2 out of 3 to a TV time limit. We're up here in the Crow's Nest once again. Al Madril.
I'll tell you what, Al Madril is here, and I'm getting sick and tired of this Don Owens. You're the most idiotic promoter I ever met in my life, Don Owens. I couldn't stand you the day I came here. It's only that you're paying me big money, and now you're telling me again that the brats are getting in here free. Well, that's getting a little ridiculous, Don Owens, because I don't work for free, and I'll tell you what, I'm going to have my lawyer right in the front door when those kids come in, and we're going to take every one of their names, and they're going to pay. And I'll tell you what else I'm going to do. I'm going to the concession stand, $10, and next week, popcorn's going to be $5. So you brats, come on!
Oh, no, that's not true at all.
Let me tell you something, Don Coss. That's right. I said I would accept the challenge of Mike Golden. But nobody said nothing about no Oregon State death match. Anything goes, no disqualification. Always thinks he pulled another slick one. Well, Golden, I'll tell you what, brother. It's a dangerous match. You go ahead and bring your ball bat, because believe me, brother, I'll be loaded and I'll be ready for this match. Believe me, Jack.
Scott Peterson, you can come up here and talk about beach balls all you want. I'm coming up here and I'm going to talk figures. Because you got the Beach Boys, Buddy Rose, and the Avalanche. You got experience and you got the size. What do the Southern Rockers got? They got the fans. We got 3 things. You got 1. We're going to beat you next week.
The championship belts are going to be ours once and for all. I have spoken.
Yes, he certainly has. And don't believe a word of what Al Madril just said. Popcorn will not be $5. Madril, I don't know, he just goes crazy every time Don Owens says he's going to let kids in free. Madril, he gets hold of his attorney. He says, I don't work for free. Nobody's going to come in here free. So, but they're still going to come in free. Next Saturday night, all kids will be admitted free when accompanied by a paying adult. So you make sure you are here, because it is all coming down next Saturday night. By the way, I told you we were going to talk about September the 1st in Kaiser. Having a very special benefit for Deputy Sheriff Dwayne Fletchell. He had a transplanted liver. It's functioning well, and he's doing all right, but of course the medical bills are just astounding. So they're going to have a benefit match there on the 1st of September. And that's going to be, let me see if I can find where this is. Well, by golly, they don't have the, oh yeah, there it is, Whitaker Middle School. Whitaker Middle School in Kaiser, Oregon. They're going to have some surprises in that particular match. Oh man, look at that. DeBeers is outside the ring. Whoa. Steve Dahl trying to even this thing up. We've only got about 60 seconds to go. The Marion County Sheriff's Office is going to present a Pacific Northwest Heavyweight Special Event Champion Trophy to the Battle Royal winner on that match on the 1st of September. So go ahead and plan to attend that event, because the proceeds are certainly going to a very good cause. Look at Steve Dahl working on Colonel DeBeers. DeBeers is outside the ring. He's on kind of a little teeter-totter there, and he's teetering and tottering outside. He's outside right now as Steve Dahl tries to even this thing up. Right now, the Colonel holds the only fall in this main event, and he has now successfully defended his TV title championship. We'll be back with a special interview after this timeout.
Only at Tom Peterson's. Free is a very good price.